I think each of us has that one unpleasant woman in our circle, the one who looks amazing, manages to do everything, eats at night and doesn't get weight, doesn't get bloated, has no acne, no wrinkles. Basically, those incredible unicorns we secretly dream of becoming. And we keep telling ourselves, when I grow up, I'll become that woman who manages everything. And we constantly ask, how do you manage to do it all? We are always balancing between being productive, being efficient, being perfect, and being happy. I get really irritated by the phrase, there are 24 hours a day. Da Vinci had the same 24 hours. You just need to do more. You are lazy. Right. That's why nothing works. Let's be honest. A mother on maternity leave, a mother of 3 or 5 children, a sick person, and a man who just goes to work at a factory, they all have completely different 24 hours. Completely different. So saying you are just lazy, you just need to learn time management, look at me, it's a completely flawed strategy. Maybe before this kind of thinking worked and when we all lived in a culture of constant achievement, more, higher, stronger. But now we finally started to turn inward and ask ourselves, why do I need to be effective 24/7? As they say, you should work smart, not just work all 24 hours. What happens when we open social media? That great blessing or great evil? We fall into frustration because there is some young girl, 5 a.m., hello sunshine, I am doing my morning routine, making matcha, cucumber masks, journaling, writing morning pages, then making her coffee, protein waffles, but no one shows who cleans all that afterward. Meanwhile, you are there with kids, trying to wash them, clean something, somehow take care of yourself. Your tea is cold. That is the reality. And you start thinking, so what do I want? What should I do? Maybe I should wake up earlier, but earlier. How early? 5 a.m. too? The truth is, it doesn't work because we don't go to bed at 8 or 9 p.m. We go to bed much later. And at that moment, it's very important to leave yourself alone for a second and think, what good can I do for myself with the resources and circumstances I actually have? And that's why it's important to build habits that are appropriate for your life. Maybe what I say won't suit you, but it can give you a starting point. You'll think, this doesn't work for me. But the first habit is a morning ritual. No secrets here. I'll state the obvious. How we start our morning is extremely important. Most of us just jump out of bed when the alarm rings, not the best approach, because we're setting the tone for the entire day in the morning. We may not have an hour or two for long routines, but we do have 5 minutes. 5 minutes to sit alone and drink coffee or tea from a beautiful cup, something that is yours, not shared, not part of a family set, something personal. These 5-10 minutes are incredibly important for your mental state and inner calm. What could your ritual be? Given your current life situation, maybe not tea, maybe a short walk or a quick workout, breathing exercises, prayer, meditation. The goal is to create something that helps you start structuring your life, because often we live in circumstances where we feel I can't do it differently. It's just how things are. This is my situation. And it feels like we control nothing, not sleep, not energy, not time. But when we carve out even those 5-10 minutes, you return the sense of control. I can, I manage, I decide. And this reduces our cortisol levels and adds a little more happiness to your life. The next habit is working with time. Many people didn't grow up with structure, no schedules, no time planning. But the older we get, the more responsibilities we have, the more we realize this cannot continue without structure. So we begin building discipline and schedules. At some point, we all face the same question: where do I even start? I have 20 tasks today. This is where the three main tasks technique works well. You look at everything you need to do and choose the three most important tasks for the day. There are your focus. You complete those key A-level tasks first, then you distribute the remaining time for everything else. If you can combine tasks, for example, writing something while in a taxi or on metro, great. But the key is to give your brain a clear instruction. Today, we have three priorities. You complete those three, and that's success. Well done. So that at the end of the day, you don't feel like I had 500 tasks, I only did 300, I'll just skip sleep and finish the rest. No. You've planned three, you completed three. If you like these habits and wish to continue, follow, subscribe, and comment something. See you in the future videos.